8.0 W16. The engine you see on the screen was produced by the German automotive company Volkswagen Group. When the video was recorded, this company was the only one producing engines of this type. The 8-litre model is equipped with 4 turbines and it can reach 1040 horsepower. However, to avoid misunderstandings, the manufacturer says it has a capacity of 1001 horsepower. The engine generates 6,000 revolutions per minute and has a maximum torque of 1250 Newton meters. Very often, the engine is installed under the hood of cars like the Bugatti Veyron, the Bugatti Chiron, and the Audi Rosemeyer. Its outstanding power allows it to develop speeds of up to 400 km per hour. In addition, it only takes 2.5 seconds to reach 100 km per hour, and it reaches 200 km per hour in 7.3 seconds. This optimum performance has been achieved thanks to a control scheme specially developed for the gas distribution mechanism. Ferrari 6.5 V12. The engine we see here was ranked as the best engine of the year in 2018, with a volume of more than 4 litres in the International Engine of the Year competition. In addition, it was also recognised as the best new engine, receiving 285 points in the competition. In comparison, the BMW M-V8 4.4 biturbo engine ranked second scored only 216 points. This is the most powerful supercharged engine in the world. The Ferrari company has been using V12 engines since 1949 to create its luxury car line. Among the most common models, it's definitely worth highlighting the F140 with 800 horsepower. The maximum torque at the same time is 718 Newton meters. The engine volume is 6,496 cubic centimeters. This engine can be found under the hood of models such as the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta and the Ferrari 812 Superfast. It's also intended to be used for the production of the Maserati Birdcage 75. V6 VR38 DETT. This powerful engine has been used in the production of the Nissan GT-R cars, as well as the Nissan Juke R series since 2007. It continues a wide range of VQ engines, often used in motorsport. It has 24 sport valves, 6 cylinders, and a sports lubrication system. It's cooled with liquid and uses gasoline. Each engine is assembled manually by trained specialists in the Japanese city of Tochigi. The weight of the engine is 276 kilograms, and its volume is 3,799 cubic centimeters. It has outstanding power, from 480 to 550 horsepower at 6,400 RPM. In the Nismo models, the power is even greater, 600 horsepower at 6,800 RPM. Highlights include the variable timing system of the intake valve, the iridium-tipped spark plug, and the accelerator for the drive-by-wire digital electronic control system. Five-litre twin-turbo V8. The Koenigsegg company produces some of the most technologically advanced and unusual hypercars in the world. The maximum speed of the Koenigsegg Regera you see on the screen is 410 km per hour, and one of the most important aspects is, of course, the engine. This 5-litre V8 has a dual turbocharger and a capacity of 1,100 horsepower. It also generates torque of 1,280 Newton meters at 4,100 RPM. The engine is equipped with 4 valves per cylinder. Among the most notable features are the dry lubrication sump system, the 2 upper camshafts, and the 90-degree angle of inclination. V8 M838T. The engine, which you see on the screen, is installed in the McLaren MP412C cars. This is McLaren's first car equipped with an engine of its own design. The M838T 8-cylinder engine was created with the participation of the British company Ricardo plc. It's equipped with a VVT system and 2 turbochargers. The engine power is 600 horsepower at 7,000 RPM. The engine was scheduled to be built to coincide with the start of production of the McLaren MP412C in 2011. Later in 2012, a modification of this engine was created with a power of 625 horsepower. To put this engine under the hood of the McLaren P1, the vehicle had to be upgraded. Engineers had to optimize cooling and added resistance to high loads. In the end, the creators managed to reach a capacity of 727 horsepower at 7,200 RPM. LSX 454R. The Chevrolet Performance Company says this is the most powerful engine ever created by its experts. The LSX 454R has an incredible power of 776 horsepower and moves at 7,000 RPM. It has really exceptional performance. For example, it's surprising that this small engine has a volume of 7.4 litres. The excellent performance was achieved thanks to the exclusive LSX-DR cylinder heads. The R in the name means race, indicating that this powerful engine is used only in sports cars. Therefore, it's recommended to use only racing fuel. However, the manufacturer states that the R can be decoded not only as race, but also as radical, all because it has really outstanding quality features. Mercedes-AMG GH50. Mercedes engineers have worked over the last few years on the production of this engine, which was finally presented in September 2017. The main task the engineers faced was to increase the efficiency of the propulsion plant. A standard F1 car converts only 30 to 35% of fuel into energy. The engine, which we're talking about, has reached a unique level. Its thermal efficiency is 50%. This means that now the engines of Mercedes cars will be 150% more powerful than any other car. The specialists from the German company succeeded in creating the first engine capable of using most of the fuel, while standard motors use only a small part and everything else is wasted. And although the GH50 is an innovative engine, it's designed to fit into a standard Formula 1 racing car. The manufacturer says engineers are currently working on a project that will allow the engine to be placed in regular sports cars. Diesel motorcycle engine. Diesel engines are much heavier than gas engines, so they're hardly ever used in the development of motorcycles. For this reason, what we see on the screen may surprise anyone who understands even a little about the automotive industry. A mechanic assembled this motorcycle in his own garage, using a large number of different parts, including pieces from the kitchen sink. The discs were taken from a Toyota Camry and the intercooler from a Suzuki Swift. And of course, don't forget the diesel engine, which he borrowed from a concrete mixer. The engine is supported by 2 RHB31 turbochargers. The motorcycle not only looks extremely impressive, but also has incredible power. Guys, it's time to recharge your brain. Visit the channel Brain Time. There you'll find a lot of interesting and useful facts, lots of positive energy and tons of useful information. Subscribe right now. We promise it's going to be really exciting.